I think that Travis and Taylor make their first red carpet appearance.
I hope so.
If they did the Met Gala together. We thought that last year. It was kind of a stretch because of their busy schedules, but I feel like it could
this
totally
year could happen. I'd almost be more excited to see what Travis decides to wear than Taylor. Because I could see him just being so pumped.
Yeah.
To like be there and like dress up.
Yeah.
Oh, to be a fly on the wall of Taylor Swift's closet right now. Swifties are basically in DEFCON 1 level anticipation mode, whispering into the void, a.k.a. X, with one collective question: is she going, and is she bringing Travis? Let's be real, Taylor plus Met Gala is a combination so iconic, it practically has its own fan wiki. Remember 2016? The bleach-blonde Bleachella era? That metallic Louis Vuitton dress? Her dance floor debut with Tom Hiddleston? And a possible first glance at Joe Alwyn? That one night allegedly inspired at least 2 songs on Reputation. It's giving legacy. Now imagine 2025's edition of fashion's biggest night. New men, new energy, maybe even a new album buzz. Though fingers crossed she doesn't pull a Reputation TV reveal this time. Not the vibe with this year's theme. Now let's talk about Travis Kelce. He's not just her NFL boyfriend. He's a podcasting, Super Bowl winning, mom-loving golden retriever of a man. And fans are begging for a red carpet debut. The internet is foaming at the mouth over the idea of Kelce in custom Tom Brown beside Swift in a tailored Christopher John Rogers moment. Bonus points if she revives the Bob. And the stars, they're kind of aligning. Travis and honorary co-chair LeBron James go way back, Ohio bros forever, and Joe Burrow, another NFL cutie, is rumored to attend too. So if footballers are in, Kelce could be a shoo-in. But Tay hasn't been spotted in NYC lately, and the two have allegedly been hiding out in Boca Raton, living that soft luxury life post-Era's chaos. Still, absence from paparazzi isn't a no. It's giving plotting and slaying. Her schedule's wide open. No tour, no current album promo, and if she shows up, it'd be her first Met since 2016. That's an 8-year drought. But here's the twist. Some fans are too hyped, even speculating a Reputation drop at the gala. Let's pause. The theme is black fashion and dandyism, and it's co-chaired by black artists and icons. So maybe Taylor skips the self-centered moment for once? Even diehard Swifties agree, not the time. And speaking of fans not getting enough, just as speculation about Taylor's Met Gala return hit a fever pitch, Travis popped up on new heights looking like a sun-kissed Greek god, and Swifties immediately lost their minds. While the internet was still busy manifesting a matching Met Gala moment with Taylor, Travis dropped a Swiftless podcast appearance that sent his admirers into a full-on frenzy. Forget the guest. Yes, even if it was Ben Affleck. All eyes were on Kelce's glow-up. A new tan, a twinkle in his eye, and the kind of unbothered aura that screams, "I'm living my best post-Super Bowl life with a billionaire girlfriend." You'd think this was a promo for The Bachelor Celebrity Edition. TikTok users didn't miss a beat. One clip zoomed in on his laughing, his jawline somehow more chiseled than usual, and fans flooded the comments with thirst. "The tan is deeper," one declared, practically drooling. Another wrote, "That's the face of a man who's thriving personally and professionally." Translation, "Taylor Swift, we see you, girl." Of course, the Swift effect was the unspoken center of attention. Even when she's not present, she's present. Fans credited his bronzed skin and confident demeanor to Taylor's influence, as if she personally curated his skincare routine and booked his beach days. Some even joked this is Travis 2.0 post-Taylor installation. And let's be real, his quiet charm, effortless banter, and those sun-drenched good looks are doing what months of marketing couldn't, keeping the Kelce Swift universe buzzing without either of them making a single announcement. That's power. Still, the absence of Taylor at his side hasn't gone unnoticed. While some are crossing fingers for a surprise Met Gala entrance, others think they're simply enjoying time out of the public glare. As one fan said, he looks like a man who had just had a long beach nap next to his girl. And honestly, that's probably the truth. And just when everyone thought the biggest highlight was Kelce's glowing post-vacation face, he went and dropped a major bomb on the latest New Heights episode. And no, it wasn't about Taylor, directly. After weeks of speculation over who the next high-profile guest might be, especially following Ben Affleck's recent cameo, Travis teased out the answer in the most chaotic Kelce way possible. While Jason tried to enforce some tight-lipped rules about the guest's identity, Travis completely blew the cover with one slip. She is somebody's mother. Cue Jason's eye roll and the internet's instant meltdown. Turns out it's Mama Kelce herself. Donna is about to take the mic. And with Mother's Day right around the corner, the timing is just chef's kiss. But let's be honest, this isn't just a wholesome family episode, this is a potential Swiftie goldmine. Donna Kelce has been right there during the entire Taylor-Travis whirlwind, sitting with Taylor at games, cheering them on from private suites, and even exchanging cheeky smiles while the world watched. So of course, fans are dying to know, will Donna spill any tea about Taylor? A sweet anecdote? A sly wink to their relationship dynamics? Something unfiltered that PR teams can't scrub clean? And let's not forget, Donna's last on-air moments had fans decoding every raised eyebrow and no comment. This time she's got a whole episode. And Travis? He's clearly hyped about it, grinning like a man who knows his mom might stir the pot just enough to keep people talking. And don't think this wasn't strategic. Travis may be playing it cool post-Super Bowl and post-red carpet absence, but dropping a family-centered episode with potential Taylor references right on Mother's Day? That's influencer-level promo wrapped in a wholesome disguise. PR who? And speaking of unfiltered family moments, because the Kelces truly never stop, Travis had more to say in that same wild episode, and this time it was all about his big brother's daddy duties. Just when the audience was still giggling over the Mother's Day guest surprise, the podcast took a hilarious detour into parenting chaos, courtesy of Jason's growing girl gang. It all started when Travis, fresh off calling their mom Mommy like a clingy 5-year-old, got absolutely roasted by Jason, who tried to shut down the baby talk with some big brother sternness. But Travis, he doubled down. "I'm comfortable with my manhood," he smirked, practically daring Jason to stop him. But the real gem came seconds later, when one of Jason's 4 daughters called out in the background, "Daddy!" and Travis pounced like it was a Super Bowl fumble. "Correct her right now," Travis shot back with a fake serious tone that had Jason cracking up. "She does not call you Daddy. Dad or Dada, fine, but Daddy? That's just weird." Jason, barely holding back laughter, reminded his brother that she's literally a toddler. But Travis, childless and dramatic as ever, refused to let it go, and honestly, the internet ate it up. Because let's be real, this isn't just brotherly banter, it's peak Kelce content. The kind of petty teasing that only siblings who know every embarrassing detail about each other's lives can get away with. And it turns out that energy carried right into a Q&A bonus clip where the duo tackled parenting advice like two guys who definitely don't have a psychology degree, but maybe should start a reality show. When asked about raising feral children, yes, someone called their kids that, Jason leaned into his dad wisdom, while Travis gave slightly unhinged but strangely accurate survival tips. "Tell them to go outside," he said. "Just eliminate the sharp corners and don't leave weapons lying around." Parenting the Kelce way. Their chaotic, unfiltered takes may horrify a few mom bloggers, but fans can't get enough. From toddler drama to accidental parenting advice that feels more like Jackass than Dr. Phil, the Kelce brothers continue to turn every podcast episode into a viral moment. And speaking of family business, while the Kelce brothers are dominating the podcast world, Jason is quietly building an empire of his own. It's not just about football or witty podcast banter. Jason's taking his entrepreneurial spirit to a whole new level. Enter Underdog Apparel, his proudly American-made clothing line. Now, we all know how overused the phrase "made in the US" has become in the fashion world, often slapped on products that were barely touched by American hands. But Jason, he took that tired slogan and turned it into a whole vibe. In a recent interview, he dropped the mic on the industry's dirty little secret, that made in the US often just means a product was assembled here, while the materials were sourced from overseas. But with Underdog Apparel, Jason isn't just saying it's American-made, he's making sure it's a legit statement. From cotton grown and harvested in the Southeast to shirts sewn together in Los Angeles, the whole thing screams homegrown. Talk about making a statement, right? But here's where it gets extra interesting. This whole Made in the US project is deeply personal for Jason. Growing up, he spent time at steel mills with his dad Ed, who worked in the steel industry. Those experiences instilled in him a strong sense of pride about American workers and craftsmanship. So when it came time to launch his own line, Jason wasn't about to settle for the half-hearted version of Made in the US that's so often peddled to unsuspecting consumers. Instead, Jason and Underdog Apparel teamed up with American Giant, a brand that shares his vision for truly local production. And let's be honest, this move isn't just about selling clothes. It's about creating a brand that's authentic and proud of its roots. With shirts that are durable, comfy, and perfectly tailored to fit the everyman vibe, Jason's line carries the Kelce stamp of approval, and we all know what that means in today's pop culture climate. I'll be waiting to hear from you in the comments below. Until then, we'll see you next time.